Good, everybody. We're going to do your Santa Clarita real estate update. Today's the 25th of September, 2025. We're going to talk about what's happening currently in the market. 719 total active listings on the market for sale. That is down from a high of almost 850 this February 2025. So that's very typical every year. We see the March exciting springtime rush carry through this summer. And then, of course, as we get into fall, school gets back into session. And a lot of moves are dependent on kids and the positioning in schools. A lot of people come out from LA, Orange County, San Fernando Valley to get into the top quality schools here that are public but blue ribbon. So your taxes are actually working more for you. And that's kind of rare in California, as you know. And then anyway, so they get into these local schools, but once school gets back into session, things tend to slow down, and that's where we're seeing it now. A couple questions out there that I want to cover as far as what buyers are looking for and sellers. Rising inventory, more choices, of course. That is probably going to be a trend we're not going to see for a while. Choices are going to be less. Inventory is going to continue to decline as we get into the major holiday swing and then the rest of the season. Two ends of it. Buyers are looking and asking questions. So here's what buyers are looking for. Now, are prices going to go down further? Probably not. The Fed's going to be meeting a couple more times. It could be that the major Fed funds rate could come down just a little bit, depending on inflation, employment numbers, those other factors. That might have very little impact on mortgage rates. So things will probably stay quite static. In addition, as far as inventory goes, unless something breaks loose on the interest rate end, sellers are pretty much having those golden handcuffs applied. They're not going to be really putting a lot of properties on the market between now and the end of the year. Of course, as a real estate agent, oh, please sell everything. But again, that's real estate agent talk, very self-centered and self-fulfilling. What's the right price right now as far as sellers are concerned? That's super important. We watch properties actually take a little bit longer to sell if they're mispriced. It's just going to depend on what type of property you happen to have. If you have a unicorn property, a property that has special attributes different than the other properties in your neighborhood or in your area, you're holding on to gold. You definitely want to reach out to a professional and find out what they think about the value and make sure they talk about that aspect of it. Having a focal kitchen is one thing, but actually having a property that might be single story amongst a lot of two-story homes, maybe has a view where the other ones don't, maybe has an odd shaped lot or a larger lot with maybe a grassy area and also a pool, is definitely a separation point and would provide some kind of unicorn mystique and help you get that property sold for even more money than the standard market would allow. All right, we'll see you tomorrow in the next one, Santa Clarita openhouses.com. You can tune in there. I have a blog. I put the daily video up like this one at that particular site. And when you're ready, reach out to me. I would love to help you. We can jump on a Zoom call as well and talk about your real estate desires, and I will help fulfill those.